ABC Abracadabra is the latest Solana NFT collection that hit number 1 on the 24-hour and even 7-day volume charts. The lack of marketing and the success drew me to this collection. No Discord, no Twitter and no team. It's just one influencer named HGE Soul, aka 9x9x9x, or was there more to it? Let's find out. So the first thing I usually do is dive into his Twitter feed. Scrolling through his feed before the launch of ABC, we can see that he was referring a few times to the model CryptoPunks used, which was free mint, 0 creative fee and 0 marketplace fee. This may have given him the idea to stealth launch the collection without royalties. Other than that, there's not much to be seen about ABC prior to launch. Launch date 22nd of August. At 5:24 p.m. GMT, the word was spread via a thread on HGE Soul's Twitter, emphasizing the uniqueness of the collection. No socials or team, no launch pads or minting, no reveal, no royalties, an image of the rarities, the collection is immutable, and the expected income is around the cost of bringing the collection to life, which is, however, doubted by many. He states, ABC isn't a project, it's just art. There is no company or team working behind it, he just likes the childlike art. Lastly, he advises the following: do not buy if you expect the floor price might go up, do not buy if you expect I will do anything to pump the collection, and do not consider this as an investment of any kind. This is really weird, right? Why would anyone want this then? I get that people like the stealth launch with no socials, reveals, launch pads or mints, but apart from the transparency, which is always appreciated, there are no plans for value creation in the future. Looking at the timeline and chronological activities, we first see that at the end of the announcement, the NFTs weren't all directly available at that time. 1 hour later, at 6:30 p.m, around 5,000 NFTs were listed, and he was still busy listing them. Likely, he wasn't on his own to spread the word. A single tweet rarely can cause this much impact. In his Twitter bio, you can see he's affiliated with a DAO, and searching all over Twitter, I can also find more accounts that supported him on the launch. The Open DAO, it has a pretty large community. And on his main account, 9x9x9x, I also see a relation with Pudgy Penguins. There's this exchange that is tweeting around the same time as him. And another influencer named Dino also seemed to be on the team with an impressive reach, and he retweeted the collection. There were probably more people in his network that could have helped with spreading the word, but we're not going too deep into that. At this point, people were already FOMOing. The sellout of the listed NFTs may have caused a supply-demand imbalance. And once this imbalance is visible to the public, FOMO gets ignited. And imagine when there's only one NFT getting listed every 30 seconds while there's high demand. So 30 minutes later at 7 p.m, 4K NFTs were still not listed due to problems with Magic Eden. A user suggested letting people bid on unlisted NFTs, and he decided to go with that. So by 11:30 p.m, the listing was completed, and ABC had already reached number 1 in volume over the last 24 hours. The surprise and the speed of the sellout caught people off guard. So the people that were too late and only noticed it on the volume boards were then responsible for increasing the floor price, and they still are. So in conclusion, I don't think there were any shady tactics used here. The stealth launch technique really catches people off guard and can really initiate FOMO if there's at least medium traction. The network of HGE Soul and their combined reach generated enough demand to get that FOMO going on the initially listed NFTs. After the sellout, the supply-demand imbalance was visible, attracting even more people, which was enough to sell out the entire collection and even substantially increase the floor price. Really cool to see some actions again over at Solana, and compliments to HGE Soul for this fantastic approach. Although he initially stated that there are no plans for the project in the future and no team, you never know. I myself would leverage the hype and generated income to do something cool. Okay, that's it for this video. I hope it helps. Let me know in the comments what you think about this project.